All right. I swapped my 5.9 to a 6.7 and got a lot of interest in it and thought that the information was well known. Apparently, it isn't. So I thought I'd talk about mine as far as I know. I had a shop do mine, I had industrial injection do mine, but I'm not an expert, but I know a lot about them. 5.9, 6.7s. So, thought I'd go over some of the common questions and what I know as far as the swap. My 5.9, I have an '06. It blew up, and in the process of looking at either machining and boring and or long blocks, I just chose to go for the 6.7. The 6.7, bigger bore, bigger stroke. So, in talking to industrial injection, I wanted the 6.7 with 5.9 fuel, 5.9 electronics, of course. Basically, just a 6.7 long block. I was concerned at first about the 6.7 intake horn, the 6.7 exhaust manifold. Come to find out that your 5.9 and 6.7 is the exact same block, period. The only difference is the 6.7 has a different bore, different stroke. The pulleys are the same. The intake runner is the same. The exhaust is the same. The 6.7 head has a steam port on the head. You can drill it out if you want to do a 6.7 short with a 5.9 head, short block 5.9 head. But I just went with 5.9 ECM, my '06 ECM with 0304 injectors, the 6.7 fuel. The 6.7 fuel injectors have a spray angle that is comparative to the early 0304s. The 04.5s to '07 5.9s, their spray pattern is different. The intake, I retained the intake horn. It's not a 6.7 intake horn, it's a 5.9. It just bolted right. The whole runner bolted right on. 5.9 exhaust manifold, T3, HE351. Everything just plug and play. The pulleys are the same. Just everything's the same. So let's go give it a little walk around. I'll show you what we're talking about. Even though really you can't tell that it is a 6.7 at all. So this whole entire part right here with the grid heater, the whole plenum, the whole plate will bolt right onto the 6.7 block, just like a 5.9. Same exact electronics. CP3, I have the 5.9 CP3. This is a 5.9 fuel system. I have a 5.9 fuel rail that I know of. On the pulley and the fans, as far as I know, they're all. Let's see if we can get in there. Well, that was worthless, but they're all the exact same. On this end, that is a 5.9 exhaust manifold with a stock HE351, 5-inch exhaust, T3. See, there's no regulator, there's no coolant lines, there's no, that is the 351. Even the valve cover, nice little plastic valve cover. Instead of it saying 6.7 Cummins turbo diesel, that's the 5.9 valve cover. ECM 5.9. That's the same ECM that came out of my 5.9. And without further ado, let's give her a start. So that's pretty much it. It's all plug and play pretty much. As far as emissions goes, I'm a little concerned. I haven't taken it to get emissions done yet. It's not due. But 5.9 electronics, so everything should plug and play. The reason I went with 6.7 is I want to make power, and the people that pull or race, they usually either bore and they create a 6.4 hybrid out of a 5.9, or they do swap with 6.7. So it'll take quite some time, but that's what I plan on doing, is making some power. The HE351 in drivability, it's instantly boom, it's there. The low end torque compared to the 5.9, I've had a 99 VP and 94 12 valve, and now the 5.9 common rail, and now 6.7, and that 6.7 low end torque is, oh my goodness, it is amazing. As far as sounds the exact same, darn near the exact same. 6.7 might be ever so slightly meatier, a little bit rumblier in the higher RPMs, but it's negligible. This is still mated with a 48. My 48 is built, so hopefully it'll last a little while, because cost-wise, having industrial injection do it, and I went with their upgraded version of stock plus, with coated pistons, head studs, and, head work, a little bit of head work. It wasn't cheap, so I won't have the money to throw away if I blow up a transmission next. So that's why I didn't go with an S4 400 something or in bigger fuel quite yet. The transmission is now the weaker link. And if you guys want to follow along, sure. Drivability, I can update. It's barely broken in. It's got 600 miles on the engine so far, so industrial injection did a great job. Everything is nice and nice and good. So yeah, let me know if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns. I can answer as much as I could. I didn't do the work. I didn't have I don't have an engine jack or anything, or an engine puller or anything at home. So but I sure do know the gist of it. So thought I'd update you guys, and it's that simple. It really is. There might be some, as long as you're retaining most of the 5.9 components, it's all good. It's all easy. It's just like pulling out a blown 5.9 and then putting your 6.7 in. That's really what it is. There were some people who said that 0304 injectors on a 6.7 head, because I got the long block. I don't have a 5.9 head. I have a full 6.7 long block. They say that 0304 injectors, there's injector protrusion, so there is a little bit of a difference between the 6.7 and the 5.9 injector. However, so far, I mean, it's only been 600 miles, but so far there have been no issues. And that's the only hurdle if you're using the 5.9. You cannot use 6.7 injectors in the head with a 5.9 computer. The 5.9 computer will not supply the amount of voltage that the 6.7 injectors need. And if you wanted to, yeah, you can put I mean, you can do it on a 5.9 too. You can put the 6.7 intake on, that bigger intake horn, like a Banks or whatever. I just wanted to save as much as possible, because it's not cheap. So follow along. I'll update you guys accordingly.